Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. We are continuing our series of checking out the junior versions of loved and popular board games. So today we are checking out Clue Junior. Clue has been around for the longest time. I used to play it when I was a kid, and I'm not sure if they had Clue Junior back then, but where I come from, we definitely did not have the junior version of the game. So when my son started growing up, I decided to buy him board games and get him into board gaming instead of doing a lot of screen time. And that's when I found out about Clue Junior and we had to get it to check it out. So let's go ahead and open up the board game and see what's inside. All right, guys, so here it is. I'm opening up the board game. The first things we have is the instruction manual, and it has level 1 and level 2. So there are two levels of the game, and you can use front and back of the game board. So that's the instructions. Then there is a little bit of cover here, and it just talks about what the level 1 is and what the level 2 is. And then the level 1 is for 4 plus and the level 2 is for 5 plus. So it grows with you. That's what is the beauty of this game. And then there are two okay, so we were playing this game. So there are two sheet pads. So this one is for level 2 and it's about the science lab mystery, and then this one is for level 1. So level 1 has two different types of sheets, and let's pull this up. So there is this one sheet which talks about what sports gear is missing, and on the back side of it, it says which snack is missing. And then there is another one which says which toy is missing and which art supply is missing. Okay, so there are two types of sheet, and there are a lot of sheets. So you can play a lot of times. So there's like a whole bunch of sheets here, and you can play this game a lot of times. So, and we use pencils, so we can just always erase it and use them again, or you can copy it when you have very few left. So here's the game board, and okay, I should have opened it first, but here I am messing up with it. So this is the level 1 side for the game board. Okay, and then on the back side, it is the level 2. And this one looks more similar to the regular Clue board game. So yeah, so this is the board. And then I'm going to open up all the meeples and all the other tiles and everything and bring them out before I show you. Okay, here I am, and I just let them stay in the box, and I'll pull out things as we go and look at it. So for level 1, we are looking, we will need this 2 blue dice and this 6 blue bases. And they're here, and then these tiles for level 1. And you will also need all 6 of the characters, or all 6 of the figurines for level 1. Okay, so that is all for level 1. And then for level 2, you will need this furniture tokens, okay, and this white die, these yellow bases, 7 of these, okay, and 7 of these white bases. Okay, so these are the components of the game, and you will according to which level you're playing, you will use the marking sheet that way. So let's go ahead, let me clean this up, and I will show you how each level is played. Alright guys, we are going to look at how to play Clue Junior level 1, and for that you will take these tiles and shuffle them up and then place them face down all over the playground on these marked spaces. So here I am placing them down. So mine are already shuffled because, well, we have played it only once, and then when you keep the box on the shelf, it just keeps moving things around. Okay, so there are 8 tiles that you place on the board, and then the one left over is going to be the missing item. Okay, now we have to decide which one would you want to search for, because this is a cooperative game. So we are going to say if you're 4 players, you're going to play this game all together on one sheet. So wait, so we can do either the art supply, the toy right here, and or the snack, or the sports gear. I think I will go for the snack because I'm hungry right now. So we are going to place this uh, in between all of us. So currently it's just me. And then without looking at the bottom of this, I'm going to place these uh, characters onto the blue bases right here. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this off camera and then come back and show you further ahead. Okay, so I have placed all the characters on the blue bases, and you wouldn't want to look under the base while you're putting the characters onto it, because one of the bases has the black backpack symbol on it, and the character which has the backpack symbol underneath their base is the person who has taken the missing item. Okay, so I have already put all the characters onto the board and on the blue bases, and you can place these characters anywhere. I have just chosen to put it this way. So the youngest player goes first and they will roll the number die. So they are going, it's a 2, and so they are going to roll. So they roll the die and it came 2, and they can move any one of the characters since it's a cooperative game. So I decide to move this yellow figure here. So 1 and 2. Okay. And it doesn't matter if 2 characters are standing on the same tile. Okay. And I am looking for the missing snack. Now we are going to roll the icon die. The icon die has 3 symbols: the playground, which lets you flip over the tile, the question mark, no, let's skip the question mark for now, the smiley face, which lets you look under the characters to see under the bases if they have the backpack symbol or not, whether they have taken the missing item or not. And then the question mark finally, which lets you choose whether you want to flip the tile or you want to look under the character's base. Okay, so those are the 3 icons on this icon die. And so I'm going to roll the icon die, and it's a playground. So I'm going to flip a tile. So let's flip this tile. Okay, when you flip this tile, you're going to look for the missing item. So we are looking for the missing item, and I see a carrot here. So the carrot will get crossed off because the carrot is not missing, it's still there. Okay, and that ends your turn. Now the next player goes and they are going to roll a die, and then they can move any characters. So say they decide to move this one and 2. Okay, and then they roll a die again, and then it's again a playground tile, and you'll keep doing this back and forth till you have figured out till you have flipped open all the tiles and you have found out which of the characters bases had a backpack symbol under it. Okay, and also make sure that you have only one sheet for all of you together, because it's a cooperative game. You're trying to solve this case by all of you together. Okay, so once you have flipped over all the tiles and you have found out, you've crossed off the 8 objects, 8 missing items, not missing items that are already at the playground, and then you have found out who did it, you're going to open this 9th tile and figure out if you are correct. So yes, the candy was missing, and that's what you shouldn't have crossed off when you opened up all the 9 tiles, and you win the game. So this game you will win 100% of the time. You're not going to lose in this game, and it's a fun way for kids to learn, and it'll make them happy that they have won the game. So this is the first level of the game, and it is super simple, super easy, and pretty straightforward. There's nothing fancy about it. Okay, so I'm going to set up the second level and come back. Let's look at how to set up the level 2 of this game. Okay, so first of all, we'll take all these yellow bases, mix them up, and then take one of them and secretly, we'll not look underneath it, and put it in the center of the board. Okay, then we will take these furniture tokens and place them on randomly on all the tokens. You're not looking underneath the yellow standees, and you'll place these furniture pieces according to their type. So like the desk, I have put it in the principal's office. The same way you're going to do that for all the other standees and put them according to their rooms. Then you will take set aside the white base with volcano on it, and then take rest of the white bases, and you will shuffle them up, take one out and place it in the center. Then you will mix the volcano base again with all the rest of the white bases and place them under the characters, right? I have done here on there. And then this tells you which class the sneaky student should have been in, okay? The white tokens. So the white token in the center will tell you which class the sneaky student is in. And then when you mix it up, and the character with the volcano, so whoever has the volcano base underneath them is the one who set off the volcano, set the volcano off, okay? And then we will place all the characters on the board, so we will need all 6 characters on the board. Each player will now pick one character. Everybody will get one sheet of this notepad and one pencil to mark stuff off, okay? And then we will need this die to play the level 2 of the game. So the first things in this die is the yellow. When you roll this yellow circle, that means you will be able to secretly look under any of these furniture tokens underneath them to see. So secretly peek under any furniture tokens, okay? Then when you get the white circle, it's not focusing, okay, white circle, you can secretly peek under any of the characters, okay? And then when you roll a number, you move that many number of steps. So say I rolled 3, then I'm the purple character, and you can only move one character that you have decided which character you want to be. So I rolled 3, so I'm going to move 3. So 1, 2, 3, and I can go anywhere, but there are 2 rules to moving. You cannot land on a space if another character is already on it, and you cannot end your turn where you started from. So you cannot go in a circle, okay? So those are the 2 rules. The next thing we need to remember is if you land on the white magnifying glass, you can secretly peek under any character. And if you land on the yellow magnifying glass, you can secretly peek under the furniture in that room, okay? So all the furnitures will be in the room that have the yellow magnifying glass. So like if I land here, I can look under what's under the principal's desk, okay? So that's the rules. And if you land on here, nothing's going to happen, you just have to move along, okay? So those are the 3 components to the landmarks, and that's how you play the game. Each turn you will cross out 2 things, okay? So if you look under a yellow base, cross out the object you see. This can't be what was poured into the volcano. Also cross out the furniture in that base, so you remember you have already looked into that room, okay? So on your mystery sheet here, say you have looked under one of the yellow desks. So like this one is not focusing again. Okay, so this is sand, okay? So we now know that sand was not poured into the volcano to make it erupt. So we are going to cut out the sand here, and we are also going to cut out the furniture that, okay, we have already looked under this one. To remember that we have already looked under the principal's desk, we don't need to look it again, okay? And if you look under a white base, cross out the class object you see. This can't be the class where the culprit was supposed to be. Also cross out the character in that base unless you find the volcano. Whoever has the volcano is the one who set it off, and you will want to circle them, okay? So like this one has the guitar underneath, so guitar, so they will not be in the music room, okay? I think it's the music room, just give me 1 second. Yes, it is a music room. It says right here. So if you pull out the guitar, this character has the guitar underneath it. So it was not in the music room. The sneaky student did not do it in the music room. And Plum is not the culprit because they don't have the volcano underneath it. Okay, so those are the two things you will cross out. Even when you figure out who set off the volcano, you may still need to keep looking under characters to figure out which class they left early. Okay, so basically, um, you have to figure out which class they left early. So if you cross out the music room, the principal's office, art room, science lab, maybe they left the library early. Okay, and then went off to and sneaked off to uh, erupt the volcano. Okay, and then whenever you're ready to solve the mystery, make an accusation. Say who set off the volcano, what when they should have, what using what when they should have been where. Okay, so say let's consider Plum. Okay, so Plum has, say Plum has volcano underneath. So they we can say, okay, so Plum was in principal's office, and they set off the volcano using glue. Okay, secretly look under the bases in the center of the board and under the character you are accusing. Are you right about all three? Yes, you have solved the mystery and won the game. No, oops, you are out of the game. Don't tell anyone the solution. The others keep playing until someone gets it right or only one player is left in the game. So that is how you play the game on this level 2. So level 2 is a little bit more challenging and little bit more independent work than level 1. Level 1 is cooperative, fun, simple, and this one has a lot of playability too, because the always who did it, where did it, and when did they do it, is going to change constantly. So there's a lot of playability to this game, and it's a whole lot of fun. So that's about it, guys, for this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Also leave me a comment about your thoughts on junior versions of the board games, of popular board games, and also don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Have a blessed and wonderful day. Bye.